Hey there, knitters. It's Leslie here with YYC Knits. I just wanted to show you how I made my knitty knotty out of PVC pipe in order to knit these in order to wind up these beautiful skeins of yarn from the cone. So this is how I do it, and this is how I made mine. And what it does is it gives us a beautiful skein wound absolutely wonderfully. And it's a 2-yard knitty knotty. So when we take this skein and we unwind it here, and we count how many strings are on one side, we times that by 2, and that gives us the yardage of the skein. So we'll just wind that up again. So if we wind around our knitty knotty 65 times, we're going to end up with 130 yards of yarn. Now we must take into consideration shrinkage, so I always wind a couple extra times around my knitty knotty because if I'm winding undyed yarn and I'm going to stick it in the dye pot, I always take into consideration that it is going to shrink up a little bit, and when we go to rewind it, rewind our yarn onto our knitty knotty, we're going to end up with a couple extra yards short. So just take that into consideration. So basically what I've done here is I've already put it together, but I've gone to my local hardware store and I've gotten 4 I've purchased a length of 1/2-inch PVC pipe. So I've got 4 of these little 4-inch guys, and I've ended up getting 3 of the little end caps, the little 1/2-inch end caps. So 1, 2, 3 of those. And then I ended up purchasing 2 of the little T's, which are also 1/2-inch, and each side is 1/2-inch. So just make sure of that, because some of the ends are 3/4 as well. So we've got, this is our little kit. So we've got 4 4-inch and 1 16-inch. And so that's why it ends up being a 2-yard knitty knotty, because we've got 32 inches around. So there we go. So how we make it is we just take one end of the 16-inch pipe and we just put this end on flat, and then this end goes on standing up. And then when we put our 4-inch pipes in like so, we end up, some of these pipes are a little dirty inside. They actually came from a really good friend of mine's acreage, because I was short 2 little sections to make 1 more. I had bought in a really long length of pipe and tried making as many knitty knotties as I could, and I think I needed 8 more inches to make 1 more. So I was able to get those from my good friend. And so here we are with our completed knitty knotty. And in my next video, I'll get someone to hold the camera while I wind the yarn onto the knitty knotty and show you how it works. But I have 5 of these now, and they're absolutely wonderful. Thanks for watching, and happy winding skeins on your knitty knotty.